Stan The Annuity Man, yes, producer. This is an Adidas. I should be sponsored by Adidas because everything I have on is Adidas. Adidas pants, see producer? Adidas pants. Adidas, but see, this doesn't say Adidas, that says sick. I don't know why I bought that, but when I saw that, I'm like, that makes no sense. And that's the reason I'm gonna buy it. Hey, Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. We're having fun here on set, but we're getting ready to stop that. Why? Because we're going to talk about annuity fees. Actually, that's good. You need to know about annuity. Who else in the world is going to talk about annuity fees but me, Stan The Annuity Man? The reason you need to know that is you need to know what you're buying. These are contracts, and all annuities have either a built-in fee, right, or the agent's getting paid a fee, or there's an annual fee, or there's a rider fee. There's a fee. I mean, annuity companies have the big buildings for a reason. I mean, they don't give anything away. They have the big logos on the plane for a reason. They charge fees. So let's go over the fees in detail, have some fun with it so that you understand what you're buying before you buy it. Okay, segue, producer. You would be sick not to know about annuity fees, right? So let's talk about fees on products. Now, first of all, let's get the gorilla in the room into the room, gorilla. And the gorilla is commissions, right? That's a fee. Now, with all annuities, regardless of type, the commissions are built in to the policy. So if any agent says to you the following, well, you know, there's no commissions paid on this, they're lying, okay? There's commissions paid. They're built into the policy. One thing you have to understand, and this is easy, is the more easy to understand that the contract is, the simpler the contract is, the less moving parts the contract has, the lower the commission. The more complicated, the more convoluted the policy is, and if you don't understand it, there's a high commission to it. The other thing about commissions, like with deferred income annuities, the longer the surrender charge period, the higher the commission. There are agents out there that just sell 10-year or more deferred annuities. Why? Because they pay the highest commission. That doesn't mean you need one, but you have to understand all commissions are built into the policy. So simplistic annuities like single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, those don't have multi-year guarantee annuities, add to that, okay? Those are very, very simple products. There's no moving parts. There's no annual fees. It's a straight transfer of risk. Yes, the annuity company's making money. They take your money in. They invest it in investment-grade bonds, and then they pay it back to you over a lifetime. And they do that with millions and millions and millions and millions of people. It's a good business because annuity companies know when we're going to die. People always say, well, you always say annuity companies have the big buildings for a reason. Why is that? Well, life insurance companies who issue annuities, they know when we're going to die. That's what actuaries do. The reason that the property and casualty companies are always going out of business is they don't know when the hurricane's going to hit. They don't know when the tornado's going to hit. I live in Florida some of the time, near the beach, and when hurricanes come in, you see these companies having some serious issues that do property and casualty. So, that's how that works. All right, let's keep digging into the commission part because with annuities, that's a lot of the fee. So there's no moving parts on immediate annuities, qualified longevity annuity contracts, deferred income annuities, multi-year guarantee annuities. So those have no annual fees. You're not going to see fees taken out. The annuity agent, whoever sells it to you, the advisor, they do get paid. It's typically an upfront amount that comes out of the annuity company reserve, so it doesn't come out of your amount, that commission. So if you put in $100,000 in any type of annuity, on your statement you're going to see $100,000, but you have to understand that annuity agent did get paid. Now, fixed index annuities are a little different. Those are the go-go product now. Everyone's trying to sell it and they overhype it and overpitch it as a market product. It's not. It's a CD type product, which is good. It's a fixed annuity. It's a life insurance product. It is not a security. But when you buy an indexed annuity, let's just call it index annuities for short. When you buy an indexed annuity and you don't attach any type of rider or attached benefit, there's no annual fees. I mean, you're not going to get charged an annual fee. Did the annuity agent make a commission? Yes, just like I explained previously. But let's talk about when index annuities do have fees, okay? Now, they have fees when you attach what's called an income rider. An income rider is an attached benefit to a policy that you can only use it for income. It guarantees a lifetime income stream. Hold, producer, I have written a book on that, and I'm going to send you all these books. Now, this is a good time to do it. Income rider owner's manual. So I've written an owner's manual on that. I've written an owner's manual on all these. Go to my site, just fill in your shipping information. We'll ship you all the books for free and under no obligation. But income riders are an attached benefit that pay you for the rest of your life, and you can choose when that income's going to start. But let's visualize this. Draw a line down the blank sheet of paper. This side is the accumulation value side. This side is the income rider side on this side. Now, typically income riders have a fee for the life of the policy. Now, the fee does not come out of the income rider side. It comes out of the accumulation side, which is that index call option. So let's just say the average is anywhere from 0.5% to 1%. But let's just say, just for poops and giggles, as they say, 1% annual fee comes out of the accumulation value for an index annuity when you attach an income rider. Now, if you're looking at for a future lifetime income stream and you're trying to quote the highest contractual guarantees for that and an income rider wins, that's great. I mean, the fee doesn't come out of the income rider side, it comes out of the accumulation value side. But understand this, and this is what people don't tell you. With the majority of income riders, that 1% fee, okay, it grows. So let me give you an example. You have a income rider it increases contractually by 7.2% every single year, okay? Now that's not yield, that's not Jimmy Carter yield. You can't take out the money, you can't peel off the interest, you can't transfer it, you can't cash it in. But it's going to grow by that amount that you can use for income. So let's just say you put $100,000 in, the fee is 1%, and it grows every year by 7.2% that you can only use for income, and you get to year 10, okay, what happens? The fees actually increase. It's actually doubled. It's gone from 1% to 2%. So it's growing every year, that 1% by 7.2%. The reason I use 7.2 is the rule of 72. Every 10 years it doubles. But in this case, the 1%, you turn on income at 10 years, and when you lock that in, then the fee is 2%, okay, of that amount. In other words, it increases. So you say, that's not with all riders, that's with some. But a lot of them have that. You have to be conscious of the fact of the fees involved with riders, and riders can be attached to variable annuities as well, but with index annuities, which is kind of the go-go product, you might want to ask the agent, hey, what's the fee on the rider? You know, and we sell more riders than anybody on the planet, but the point is, we always say, hey, there's a fee that's coming out of that. It's coming out of the accumulation value. Doesn't matter if you're only buying the contractual guarantee, but that fee is for the life of the policy. Last thing about fees, I know this has been riveting, but one of the fees is the surrender charges. I did a video on what are the surrender charges. You might want to look at that. So let's take a real quick look at that. When you buy a deferred annuity like a multi-year guarantee annuity, a variable annuity, or a fixed index annuity, there's a specific term that you lock them in. Variable annuities do have some no loads, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the load annuities that pay commissions to agents. So typically there's a specific period of time that has a surrender charge time period. Now that is a fee. If you hold it for that term, they don't charge you that, but if you come out of that annuity, they're going to charge you a surrender charge if it's within that specific time frame. Give you an example. If you bought a 10-year indexed annuity and you got out and said, send me the money in year 6, there's going to be a surrender charge, which is in essence a fee to get out of that. If you held it to year 11 and you said, hey Stan, send me the money, there's no fee. Why? Because you've gone past that surrender charge period. So I know I've covered a lot with this fee stuff, but you need to understand, if you work with us at theannuityman.com, we'll be totally transparent about that and tell you what those fees are so that you can make an informed decision. So with that, go to stantheannuityman.com, and I'm pointing, because I think I'm pointing to the subscribe button. Hit that, and I'll see you on the next Stan the Annuity Man video.